Alrighty, today I've done started. Didn't think about getting the camera going until I had already started. I'm going to attempt to build one of those pallet taker aparter tools. Just using scrap angle iron and a piece of black pipe, and I don't know what this goo is, but it's coming up out of my table. Anyways, bed frames. It's probably not strong enough, but I have absolutely nothing else to do, so here we are. And my method of measuring is flawed at best. But it worked. See, gonna work. I get pallets in sometimes, and I like to build stuff with them. That shelf there, mostly pallet wood. That shelf over there in the corner is built out of various waste lumber. It's all but the uprights are recycled lumber. Of course, I posted a video of the shelf I built with the kids. So that you guys have seen that one. I'll get more as I go. Alright, y'all heard me complain about I can't weld for shit. I'm fixing to show you. I can't weld for shit. Told you. I did not lie. Can't weld for shit. It sticks good. But it is ugly. Alright. When welding black pipe and you weld the end with the threads, be careful. It's a lot thinner. Probably by about half. I have my heat up high because this black pipe is real thick walled. So I burnt through. But other than the welds are ugly, it's fairly solid. I'll do my grind work and get it halfway pretty. Oh, still warm too. I'm fixing to notch this so I can stick a piece of pipe in there to use as the handle. But this will be my pallet buddy, and I made it wide enough so I can do the pallets with the 4x4 as well, if it even works. I have a couple pallets. As soon as I get the handle welded in, get it prettied up some, or get some grinding done, I will do some video to see if it works. Okay, there's the start of my idea of notching. I don't have proper tools, so I cut this, then I'll grind this until the pipe rests right up against it at the angle I want. Then I'll attempt to weld it, and yeah, pretty much that's pretty much it. That's how it works. Yeah. Redneck ingenuity. Okay, while I fumble with the camera, I will admit I put my welder into thermal overload, so I was not able to completely finish the weld. I have it where it's holding, and I did some grinding, but oh, sorry, I just kicked the camera. There's a tripod. I'll show you. I don't know how well you can see that, or if you can. Let me get over here. It's ugly, but it's solid. I've got to run a bead through here. I've got about another inch of welding to do, and then it'll be done. However, I don't know if you can see that, but this thing works. Now let me turn around. It's a little cumbersome when you get first start, but it does work. This is the first one of these I've built. First one I've used. And I hope you guys can hear me. I'm going to redesign the handle, but it works. It does work. I'm probably going to redo the handle a little. It needs to be tilted back instead of forward. I thought I had it, but I didn't. What I'm going to do, lock all of this in the vise and heat it and just bend the handle back. And that should take care of it. But as soon as my welder cools down so I can finish welding this, I'm going to weld it, grind it again, then wire brush it whole thing with my grinder, wire wheel on the grinder, and I'm going to paint it. I'm happy with it. I'm not going to say I'm proud of it because I'm still learning to weld. But I like it. It works. That's all that matters to me, is it works. Yeah. So I don't know how much of that y'all caught, but there we go. I'm going to cut that corner right there. You guys can see that or not. That corner sticking up right there makes it a little cumbersome, so I'm going to cut that off. I suppose at about a 45 maybe. Give or take. yes, I did just reach over there next to that rotating tool. I did survive. Yeah, it's a little ugly, but grinder will fix it. Make it a little less cumbersome. Alright, it is finished. The paint's still wet, so I finished welding it, and the paint is thick and runny and nasty looking, but it'll just help prolong its life. I decided against bending the handle back because this way it gives you more leverage. You gotta go down like that to get it in there, but it's built. I didn't paint up here because I'm gonna I've got a shovel somewhere with a handle about the same size. The handle broke, so I'm gonna pull the rubber handle off of it and put on here. It's like a bicycle grip or something. But yeah, it's the first one of these I've ever built. First one I've ever used. I like it. I was able to take that pallet apart in probably about 3 minutes, if that. I haven't pulled the nails out, but I did get it all apart. As you can see, a couple of the boards were already cracked, which they broke, so I'll cut them up and use them for firewood. These, because they've got this, I don't think I'll be able to use them for much other than maybe nailers for a shelf or a workbench, which I'm getting ready to build some workbenches, so I'll save those until I figure out if I can use them. But yeah, I'm getting ready to make another YouTube channel for stuff like this. I will separate the electronic waste and the repurposing of otherwise scrap. There was a time that I would have just scrapped all that pipe, and this is what was used for the bottom piece. But there was a time that I would have scrapped all of this and not given it a second thought. Now I see stuff with a new light. I see it. What can I use this for? What purpose could this serve? And that's what these videos are basically for. Why go spend 15-20 bucks for a piece of pipe? If you're picking up scrap metal, you're finding stuff like this all the time. These things, I don't know what they would cost, but like I said, I get, several pallets, and I can get all I want. I just got to go get them. And I use pallet wood for that shelf. There was made with pallet wood. That shelf, part of that shelf is recycled wood. There's a couple shelves outside that are recycled pallets. There's just about a use for everything, and that's what I do these videos for. Now, here's the disclaimer part. I'm an idiot. I'm not stupid, but I am an idiot. All the stuff I do is at my own risk. If you decide to do it, it's at your own risk. I accept no responsibility for your idiocy, if you choose to be. I don't follow all safety protocol. I don't do this. I don't do that. But I'm still alive. So there you go. But yeah. There it is. It works. You've seen it. Wrench something.